You ever go on a ride and halfway through think, wait, this is the finished version? Because that is exactly how Journey into Imagination with Figment feels. This is not a charming mess. This is not so bad it's good. This is just Disney taking one of EPCOT's most beloved characters and trapping him inside a ride that feels like it was designed during a group project nobody wanted to do. And that's what makes this ride so frustrating. Because Figment is not some random background character. He is basically EPCOT royalty. People love Figment. People buy the merch. People line up to meet him. People act like they personally know him. And somehow, this is the ride Disney gave him. A ride that feels like a children's science fair held together by purple duct tape and bad decisions.
So, what do you think? Is it?
Let's start with the biggest issue. This ride is not imaginative, which is a wild problem to have when your ride is literally called Journey into Imagination. It feels random, noisy, and all over the place. Not dreamy, not magical, not creative, just a bunch of scenes yelling at you while Figment pops up like he's trying to save the ride from itself. And then there's Dr. Channing. Why is this man basically the main character? No offense to him, but nobody is showing up to EPCOT saying, OMG babe, I hope the middle-aged lab guy from the Figment ride is in this one. This is Figment's ride. But somehow, Figment feels like a guest star in his own attraction. That is like making a Mickey ride where Goofy does all the talking, and Mickey shows up twice in the background.
Out of sight? Okay, come on everybody, here we go! So, what do you think? Is it?
And, can we be honest? The ride feels cheap. Not vintage, not retro, not a classic. Cheap. There is a difference between nostalgic and looking like it hasn't had a meaningful update since somebody's old Dell desktop was considered high-tech. A lot of the effects feel flat. The scenes don't build to anything. The humor feels like Disney wrote it while being held hostage by 2002. And by the time it ends, you're not thinking, wow, what a journey. You're thinking, that was it? For a pavilion based on imagination, this ride has the energy of a dentist office play area.
So, what do you think? Is it?
The reason people keep complaining is because the original version of this ride actually had something this one doesn't. Magic. The original had heart. It had atmosphere. It had that classic EPCOT feeling where Disney was trying to inspire you instead of just distracting you for 4 minutes. It felt whimsical and emotional and weird in the right way. The current ride feels like somebody ran a summary of the original and then recreated it from memory after 3 energy drinks and no sleep. Fans are not asking for perfection. They just want a Figment ride that actually feels worthy of Figment.
So, what do you think? Is it me?
Disney needs to stop pretending this ride is fine and just start over. Not a tiny update. Not plus a new light effect. Not we added 1 projection and now it's reimagined. No. Bulldoze the bad ideas and begin again. Give Figment a ride that actually feels like imagination exploded in the best way possible. Make it colorful, weird, musical, heartfelt, and visually gorgeous. Bring back that sense of wonder. Bring back the big dreamlike scenes. Bring back the feeling that you're stepping into a world where creativity actually matters. And let Figment lead. Not as comic relief, not as a side character, as the star. Because right now, Figment the character is carrying more of EPCOT on his back than the actual ride ever has. At this point, Figment deserves a better attraction, a better story, and honestly, a formal apology. Because Disney somehow created a ride based on imagination with almost none of it. Fix the ride, respect the character. Give EPCOT back one of the great attractions it should have. Until then, Journey into Imagination with Figment is less of a journey and more of a purple-themed cry for help. Subscribe for more travel secrets, tips, and hacks. to make your next vacation better.